Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到财富种植园，我是海磊。今天我们讲 Adobe。Adobe 被低估了吗？这个问题在很多人的心中有不同的答案。今天呢，我们就来深度分析一下。如果说我们先从它的基本面来看啊，就是说我们先不管它有没有 AI， 因为如果说市场认为它有 AI， 那么它今天就不是这个价格。所以说市场认为它没有 AI， 那么它到底有没有 AI 呢？待会儿我带大家看几个视频，你大概就明白它有没有 AI。 这个 AI 相关的收入是达到了50亿，比去年年底的35亿有显著的提升。而它有一些 AI 的核心产品，这个待会儿我带大家视频去看一下你就明白了。然后它的企业的普及度呢是达到了 99%， 就是从财富100强的企业去使用 Adobe 的 AI 的功能，它的普及率是达到了 99% 啊！这个数据可以说在企业级来说，数据基本上就是达到垄断的地步。然后你看这个企业落地的案例有 IBM， 它的内容的生产的成本降低了 80%， 而且它的创意的周期从以前的几周降到现在只有2天就可以了，可以说是显著大幅度的提高了生产力。然后你看它的远期的市盈率也只有 16.1 倍，然后它的毛利率高达 89%， 而且它的订阅的占比达到了 96%， 可以说这数据非常的好。然后它的自由的现金流也达到了创纪录的高点 97.9 亿。前呢这个市场的分析师普遍给出的这个就是目标的均值大概就是454一股，而目前就是300多，也就是说它有潜在的大概 30% 的上涨的空间。也就是说它的盈利的能力以及它各项的财务指标所展现出来的，它不是一家没落的公司，它还保持2位数的增长，这收入这个层面2位数的增长，而且每股的这个 EPS 的增长率达到了 14%， 同比。可以说它各项指标都是非常的强劲，就是说就财报数据这么好，基本面数据这么好，那么它不涨，那么就说明就是在我看来，就是这种优质的标的就是很难找，就打着灯笼都很难找到这种优质的标的。那它到底有没有 AI 呢？我们一起来看几个视频，看看它到底是不是 AI。 我们一起来看。
Tonight, we're introducing the next generation in generative AI removal. Please welcome Lingju Zhang with Project Tracer Race.
Hello.
Hi, Jessica.
How are you doing?
Great.
Good.
Thanks, Paul. Hello, everyone. I want to start with one of the most common things people do in Photoshop, cleaning up photos. In this case, I actually want to remove this vehicle, which is pretty easy with the new remove tool.
Wow.
But I didn't select it. That's what we can do today.
Whoa.
So,
This is an album?
yeah,
It's awesome. Just,
takes a couple times. And again for the reflection.
it's amazing me.
Photo cleanup.
I love it already.
And as you can see here, usually with any cleanup, it will require multiple passes to get it just right. Let me introduce you to Project Tracer Race.
Wait, that wasn't in the presentation?
That wasn't. It's super cool. Like it takes multiple tries.
I was like, wow.
Oh yeah. I will select the image just like before, but this time let's click the Tracer Race button. Our model is running live in the backend, and let's see what it's gonna generate.
You guys see?
Can I do that, Dave?
It's sure amazing. Wait, what's amazing? It's the screen is too small. I can't read.
It's really hard. There was a reflexive, obviously the shadow underneath the vehicle. He didn't get it. Took it out. It took the reflection out. See?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm with it. That's insane.
Yeah. Okay, cuddled away. Yeah, that's most.
That's insane. Sorry, there's.
Oh, look, filled in trees. Yeah, and notice how the puddle is perfectly preserved while the reflection is gone. And in contrast, if you look at the traditional remove tool workflow, half of the puddle will actually disappear when removing the reflection. Now let's check out another example. And what if I want to remove this person from the night scene? Most everyone can notice that we need to also remove the shadow. But did you notice anything else? There's also a reflection in the glass, right, that someone can easily miss. Let me just do a quick brush on the person. And notice how the mask doesn't even cover the entire person. Let's try Tracer Race. And look at the results.
Stop. You know, right? I see. That's great too. Really.
Yeah, it cleans not only the person, but also the shadow and even the reflection in just one click. Now let's check out how trace erase is going to deal with other effects. In this case, removing a stove here might be easy, but removing a smoke here can be quite difficult and take a lot of time, right? Let's try trace erase and look at the results.
Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's right. Wow.
And you can notice that our model is able to preserve the details and identity of a person's hand while removing the smoke. And sometimes the effect can be more global, right? Let's try to trace erase this lamp.
And?
As you can see, this lamp casts a very soft glow on the wall and even reflection in the window. Right?
No way.
Just
amazing.
Before and after, everything in one click.
Wow.
Now let's check out a really complex example. Imagine if you wanted to remove the bright glare and the lens flare that's across the entire image. That's pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With trace erase, let me just select the sound area and just try to trace erase the entire sound.
What even twitch?
And let's wait for the magic.
Wow. Wow. I was in my mind. That's insane.
Before and after.
Look at it. Can you do that before, after, one more time for me? I want to see.
Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit we can check the details. You can see in the highly saturated sunlight region, the building is nicely reconstructed. And if we zoom into the softer lens flare region, let's check out. The details and identity of the trace are really clear.
Wow. Crazy. Wow. So amazing.
Thank you, thank you. And if we did this today, as you can see here, it's going to take lots of layers, techniques, and time to get it just right. Oops. Now let's check out this example. I was hoping for a pristine snowy landscape. So let's try to trace erase the person. And guess what's gonna happen here?
You can take it out. I mean, I'll guess you can take it out. You can take it out. You don't paper. Oh, they gotta go. No way. Not the stats. Not that's crazy. Not the stats. Yeah. Nuts.
I don't get it.
So Sandra was like, oh, hell no, you know.
In this case, imagine you are taking a nice photo of a friend, but somebody speeds into the scene.
Oh my God, they does that. No place there.
Let's try trace erase. Or dark. And look at the results.
The whole trail.
In one click, everything's cleaned up.
Wait a minute there. No way.
Now, what if we take the technology underwater? This is a really sweet photo of a child learning swimming, right? But sometimes we might want the memory to just capture the child.
Yeah, sure, I deserve it. We want everybody to think that the child was in the pool alone.
So let's trace erase the adult and look at the results.
Wow.
Before and after.
With the water quality.
You can see not only the person, but also the surrounding air bubble and the reflection on the water surface are completely cleaned up.
Yep, nothing scary about this photo now. But it's too.
Yeah, and that's the power of Project Trace Erase.
Wow. Yeah.
They're amazing.
I mean, come on now. Yeah, no.
That's so nuts. Yeah, totally into it. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
No, even as like, that's one of those things as a consumer, I'm like, whoa, like, just like as a non-Adobe, I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
OK， 大家刚刚看到的就是 Adobe 的AI。那我们再来接着看。如果你想回看这个视频的话呢，你就在这个就是在这里点一下就可以了啊，它就会直接进入那个视频。我们往下翻啊，这里还有一个，我们点这里，我们接着看 Adobe 的 AI。
Actually tackles the process that many video creators struggle with, and that sound design. Here to help is Woodyo Neto with Project Sound Stager. Thank you for welcome. Jessica, how's it going? Hi.
All right, welcome to Project Sound Stager. Let's say that you're working on a video like this.
Day in my life as a working mom, too. We wake up at 6 a.m. and I try to get ready for the day as fast as possible. I get the kids up and then it's time to pack the backpacks, drop the kids off at school, and start my workday.
Okay, so this is already pretty nice and pretty cute, but I'd like to make it a bit more engaging, a bit more immersive, and perhaps a bit cuter by adding some sound effects to it. Now, to do that, I would need to scan the whole thing to identify where to place the sounds and actually to know which sounds to place, right? As a non-professional, I wouldn't even know where to start. Well, Project Sound Stager is going to help me by first analyzing the full video, and it's gonna identify the different segments of the scenes and what's happening in each one of these scenes.
No way.
Like, for example, in the first one, it's in the bedroom. We want to convey a specific type of emotional theme. Once we're happy with all of these that we can edit, we can ask Project Sound Stager to actually generate the sound effects for us.
No way.
And it's going to come scene by scene. There you go. Let's start listening to it.
Day in my life as a working mom too, who wakes up at 6 a.m. and I try to get ready for the day as fast as possible. I get the kids up and then it's time to pack the backpacks.
Okay, so this is already a very nice draft for me. And we have like the alarm sound, you have the backpack sound, you have the ambient sound. But I'd like to edit some of this. And if I have just the full mix, it's gonna be virtually impossible for me. As a sound designer, what I want is to have full control of my creations, right? Well, worry you not, because Project Sound Stager has a full multi-track view of all the generated sound effects. All right.
No way.
So now I can just click on any of these, change the volume, the beats, the reverb, etc. In fact, I didn't like the alarm sound that much. It was a bit hard, so let's listen to it again.
Who wakes up at 6 a.m. and
So since all of these are generated sounds, I can just go to the sound variations that I have for each one of them and maybe listen to the second one. Maybe I'm gonna like it a bit more. Oh, I'm gonna select this one and let's see it.
You're a real guy. You're that.
It's never loud enough. Yes, it's it.
who wakes up at 6 a.m. and I try to
All right, there you go. You have it in the timeline. And I'm just gonna keep editing the sound design for these and see the whole thing.
get ready for the day as fast as possible. I get the kids up and then it's time to pack the backpacks, drop the kids off at school and start my workday.
There was a weird sound here. Let me play it again.
The kids off at school and start my
Okay, so what is this? This is the sound of a heartfelt hug. Okay, I understand why this is here, but I think this scene could benefit from having some sort of a school ambient sound, and I could just delete this, identify the sound in the library, synchronize it with the scene, but wouldn't it be great to have some assistance with this? Well, Project Sound Stager comes with an AI chat agent that will actually help us with this. So now that I have the sound effects selected, I can just say replace with school ambience. Let's do it. And now it's going to generate a school ambient sound. Let's listen to it. All right, I like it. I'm going to add it and bam, it's here in the timeline.
drop the kids off at school and start.
All right.
Wow. Every sound effect you choose is hell on earth.
Yeah.
It's a little harsh. Nothing, no rest for anyone's ears at this presentation.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm running out of time.
Workday. Everything's going okay until a call comes in.
Okay, so there's here.
Okay until a call comes.
This scene could benefit from having some car sound, some car engine sound.
Yeah,
What I-
it's the worst one.
So what I can ask the AI agent is to, of course, our car sound, but I can also tell it where I want it. I want it during the car scene.
That's cool.
And since the model understands where everything is happening, it will hopefully generate the right sound. Right, I like it, and I'm gonna add it to there you go, the right location. Let's listen to it.
Things going okay until a call comes in to pick up.
All right. Okay,
Wow.
I'm running out of time. Do you folks wanna watch the whole video?
Yeah.
All right.
All the sounds you got in there.
The sounds from hell.
Day in my life as a working mom too, who wakes up at 6 a.m. and I try to get ready for the day as fast as possible. I get the kids up and then it's time to pack the backpacks, drop the kids off at school and start my workday. Everything's going okay until a call comes in to pick up a sick kiddo, bring them home and try to entertain them while I'm working. Then we're back at school to pick up another kid. We get home and I get dinner ready and it is pure chaos. And then it's off to bed to do it all again tomorrow.
Well, there you can do. Very nice. Thank you. That's a lot. That's a busy day.
Yeah, she's single mom who works 2 jobs.
Well, Brianna, thank you so much. This is fully controllable sound design AI.
Amazing.
For your videos. Yeah, there you go. Process online. So thank you. That's so well done.
I mean, no, like the audio ones, there's like 5 demos and 1 sneak of the audio. It's like so much, man. Well done, though. So
That was amazing.
yeah, we're judging you on your sounds you picked, sure, but that's okay.
这也是 Adobe 的 AI，是不是很棒？我们再来看，
Imagine if video editing was simple as editing an image. Please welcome Ration Wang with Project Frame Forward. Welcome.
Hello.
Well,
Here. How's Jessica? Hi.
thank you, Paul, for the introduction. Welcome. Are you guys ready for some videos?
Woo!
So video editing has evolved a lot, but it's still very difficult to do compared to image editing. Think of when was the last time you actually edited a personal video compared to a personal image when you upload it to Instagram. So Project Frame Forward is a way that leverages the power of Gen AI and lets you edit the first frame of the video when you want to edit the video. Let me show you how easy this can be. So I have this video here, and I want to remove the middle person, okay? So the first thing I'll do is I'll extract the first frame. So this is the first frame of the video. Now simply go into Photoshop, and you all saw the amazing trace erase. Why don't we just do that? So I can select this person in Photoshop, and I can just use the trace erase button, okay? And this is gonna remove the person, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is what you see. All right, so now we have this edit. I can come back and I can load my edits. Okay, so this is just a single image. Then I start propagating. So our model takes two things, the input video and then the edited first frame. And it's gonna analyze the entire video and decides what to do with the rest of the video. And just like that.
Wow. That girl's gonna be mad as hell. She got cut from that.
What happened to her?
But she got cut from that, and one of those two girls put that on Instagram.
Oh, man.
So remove the girl from the first frame.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Now AI helps us remove her from the entire video. So this is great. Not for her.
No, that's drama. I could choose okay. Drama that weekend.
So our tool actually does not use any masking or tracking. And to show you this, let me do this example.
Cool.
So here, we're gonna remove the car and the smoke, okay? So just like before, let me extract the first frame. And so I have my first frame here. Instead of just going back and forth to Photoshop, I'm just gonna select this car here and then remove. All this is just image, okay? This is calling the Photoshop backend API to remove the car and the smoke, okay? So this is still using trace erase. So now you see the car and the smoke is removed, and then we can start propagating. So this example is obviously very difficult because the car and the cameras are both moving very fast, and you see the smoke is actually occupying a large portion of the frame, and it's actually transparent. So we try all the video trackers right now, none of this will work, okay, including the one in After Effects right now. And we asked a professional video editor to do this example. It took them 4 hours just to draw the mask around the smoke because the tracker failed. And let's see how our model does. With one single click of the button, the car and the smoke is now removed.
That's the hardest example I could think of.
That's, yeah.
Right?
Turns around, yeah. That driver's like, I did all that work.
Yeah. Let's hope the driver is okay. But if you look at the background, you'll see all the camera motions, the color, the mountain, the sky, the racetrack. There is actually a crack on the racetrack. It's perfectly reconstructed in the edited video.
Wow.
Now I'm done with removing things. Okay, this is a cat video that I really love. Let's not remove it. Okay, I love this shot, but I feel like it's missing a little bit of something. So let's try to add a little bit of flair. So I extracted the first frame just like before, and this time I'm gonna draw a mask, okay, just something like this. And then here I can type in, things. And this time I'm gonna use a different image tool. I'm gonna use GenFill or generative fill in Photoshop to add a puddle to the scene. Okay, so now we have our puddle.
Wow.
All right, so we have our puddle. Hold on, this is just an image. And you can notice that there is actually reflections of the cat on the puddle. So let's try our model on this one. So this is more difficult because now our model needs to actually understand physics, like how puddle works, how reflections work.
No way.
And you see, it's amazing. With the click of the button, I can now animate the cat with the puddle on the ground perfectly, and the reflections moves along with the cat, just like in the real world. Let me move on to the last example. So this is I'm going to show you how this tool can be useful in real world scenario. And real world is very messy. Just look at this wedding video from.
It's tough. This one's tough to look at.
Yeah.
Sam,
This is
exactly.
the technique. This technique's a little much.
Yes. So, all right. So, case in point, you can see there are a lot of issues in this video, right? There are people in the background, the sky is overexposed, and you can see the air is hazy. And so not a single edit, like inserting an object or removing an object, will fix this video. So let's try our project frame forward on this one. So first thing, just like before, we extract the first frame.
Where are you gonna start with this one, boss?
Yeah. And we'll do this in Photoshop. And because we can spend all our efforts on the image part, not the video, we don't have to go back and forth in masking and tracking. We can spend all the time we want on this one. And clearly it's an important one, right? So we asked a professional image editor to do this one. And this is the before and after that he created. And the thing I want to illustrate though is if you look at how many different edits he's applying to this image to make it look great. You know, the sunset transformation comes from a lot of different complex edits added on this single photo. Now, once I have this, I can simply load it up. Let me just clear this. And I have this edited first frame. I can start propagating. The best thing here is that our model actually does not take any longer. It analyzes all the edits that you added to the first frame and then decides what to propagate and what does not.
Wow. Amazing. That helps. That helps.
And I'm gonna bring up this panel so you can see how perfectly the original structure is preserved. You know, the couples, the flowers, the mountains, everything is perfectly preserved, just like
even the veil looks amazing.
Even the veil. That is Project Frame Forward.
Wow. So impressive. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Interactive, surgically precise video editing through Photoshop. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That was amazing. All right.
大家看到了吧？这是 Adobe 的 AI。还有，我们接着看。
Good stuff, man.
OK， 我们看过以上的视频之后，我们就不难理解。那我们可以看到，它有行业的标准高迁移的成本，而且它有专业的工作流的深度的绑定，就是它生态的一体化。还有，它是首先进行 AI 的自我革命，它基本上是全面拥抱 AI， 而不是 Adobe 没有 AI， 它全面拥抱 AI。当然，它也有一些风险。如果没有风险的话 ，Adobe 的股价就不是今天这个股价了。所以市场受到这个生成式的 AI 的影响，在未来可能会比较巨大。那我们看一下它潜在的风险，也就是说，在一些非专业的市场可能会被蚕食掉，还有一些监管，比如说他收购这个 Figma 的时候，就受到阻碍没有收购成功。然后还有一个就是 AI 的平权化，你比如说创作的门槛下降了，那么它的这种专业的溢价就会被压缩，这都是对于它来说未来的风险。但是从我的角度来看的话呢，就是说专业的客户还是离不开 Adobe， 所以在我看来呢，就是说 Adobe 呢不会被 AI 取代如果你想看这些视频还有其他的我就不带大家去看了，这每一个画面的背后呢，你点击都是一个 Adobe AI 工具的相关的视频。你觉得此时此刻的 Adobe 值得投资吗？是不是被一个低估的标的呢？欢迎评论区发表你的看法，我们下期再见。